Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the Planes, Trains, and Comic Books channel. My name's Matt, and today we're going to review Porcelain number one. And before we get into that, if you guys wouldn't mind sharing, subscribing, all that good stuff, it really helps me out. Lets me know what you guys want to see. And with that being said, let's get straight into this. All right. So here's the cover for Porcelain number one. I'm not going to lie, this is pretty much why I picked this up. It looked creepy and interesting, and I like creepy, weird stuff. I don't know. Just the art caught me, and it's also by Ablaze, and Ablaze does the Sumerian comics, which are like the kind of bootleg Conan comics that are coming out right now. And I'm really liking those, so I figured, hey, I'll check this out, give them some love. So the art and the story are by Maria Lavette or Lave, maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is Porcelain number one, and page one starts off with creepiness as well. So we see there's a girl who's running, or she's being told to run, and she is, I assume, being turned into a doll because she's getting her heart ripped out. Doll parts are flying at her. She's getting a 4 carved into her head with a scalpel by, I'm assuming, a girl who was turned into a doll when she became number 2. This is creepy fucking opening. And then we open on a Mad Max world. There's Northern Desert, Red Forest route. We don't really know exactly what's going on, but there's some, little houses on these dirt roads in the middle of the desert. And we see there's this girl who's chilling on the roof of her house, daydreaming or whatever. Her name is Beryl. And she is asked by her aunt, who looks like not too much older than our main character, Beryl. And she has like an eye patch and scars on her face and stuff, though. So I'm like, that's interesting. She's also wearing, like, I don't know if this is what everybody wears in this world, or because everybody's kind of wearing like thigh high socks and kind of like goth wear or whatnot, like they all shop at Hot Topic or something. uh, but I'm down with the style. But maybe she's covering her arms for some reason, I'm not sure. But she asks her to go get oil for dinner. Beryl does that, and she takes her cat and goes to go get oil. Her aunt specifically says, stay on the road. I'm assuming, like I said, this is some kind of weird dystopian world, because she's going to get a bucket of oil, and that's kind of, normally you just go to the store and buy some oil. So it just seemed like a weird way to get oil, but they're talking about frying oil too. So they get to the, I guess, merchant who sells oil. She fills up her pail and pays the man in a weird star coin. And as she's coming back, we see this weird doll contraption. I don't know. At first, I thought this was like a little toy, because you see like little plants here that are almost as tall as it. And then all of a sudden, like, it's a giant house that says doll house. Looks terrifying. I don't know why you'd be interested in going near it, other than the music maybe is like it seduces you into it or something, like a siren song. It's calling you into itself. And basically, as she walks off the path, it grabs her with its tongue and pulls her into it. And then she's just inside this dollhouse. And basically, it's her looking around almost like it's like, I don't know, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house. There's just a lot of weird shit hanging from the ceiling. Different, things are made of different bones and parts and mannequins and weird stuff. So it's creepy. And then she walks in on this room where there's like all these individual dolls made, and some of them look like they're people behind the mask. And it's a creepy, weird room. And I'm going to stop it right there because I don't want to spoil the rest of this issue. But yeah, this is a creepy book. I'm going to say that for sure. It is a very fast read, but like not a bad way, I guess. Like the story's simple, right? Girl goes on trip, gets called into this place. They did a good job setting up the the world where this dollhouse is a very violent and fucked up place with that first page. So because the rest of it was kind of just like her walking and stuff, and like an introduction to the world, it wasn't as boring or something as it could be. So that was good on them to put that first page in there where you see the fourth girl getting cut up and becoming a doll. Once we get into this house, it really felt like Texas Chainsaw Massacre or something. I don't know, it just creeped me the fuck out. And so like a weird stylized gothic dollhouse Texas Chainsaw Massacre or something. So yeah, it was creepy. I definitely want to check out the second issue and see where it goes from here. But yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 3. It's not like the best issue ever, but it did make me want to read the next one. Like I said, I'm definitely going to pick that up because I want to find out what happens in like the creepiness factor? Does it increase? Does it go to crazy bloody places and whatnot? Because as we saw on the first page, they're showing hearts getting ripped out and people getting cut up with scalpels and crazy shit like that. So it is pretty tame for the rest of the issue, but this, once we got to this house and like the creepiness of the house itself, that whole like mechanical, I don't know, evil doll house or whatever is weird and creepy as well. So yeah, with that, we'll see you on the next one.